Welcome back to another race on Sub Racer, the channel where you get to be a part of every video. You will be put up against all my subscribers in a battle for the top spot. The top finishers will all get points added to their score, with the first place winner getting their channel showcased at the end of the video, where we will all subscribe to you. If you want to get in on this action, it's completely free. All you have to do is subscribe or comment, and I will get you added for the next race. You can check out your score on the leaderboards with the link below, and can comment if you would like to have a red, blue, or yellow colored marble to help you stand out from the crowd. If you truly want a custom marble, go check out my custom marble link below. With our intro out of the way, let's get this race started. Welcome back, guys, to another race. Today we got another track by Iceman. This one is really cool. It's called like Firefly something. There's a bunch of fireflies everywhere. But what's really neat is it's like a really cool dungeon. I had to delete the roofing just so we can kind of get a better idea of what we're going into here. There's a really cool library section. There's like this curvy spot through like this like bathroom and like kind of like dingy looking dungeon places. There's like a cell here. Really cool stuff. There's like a whole basement, but I won't spoil it quite yet. We're gonna go check it out. But anyways, let's go ahead and get this race started here. I think we're gonna do 3 laps, and it should be a good one. Here we go. 228 of you guys out here. In 2, 1, and we're off. Here we go. Down into the chute. We might lose people right away. Let's see. Yes, we've lost 3 people so far. 4 or 5. Oh my gosh, we're losing a lot of people this first little section here. These spinning beams. Aster just falling off the side. Let's move on here. It looks like we're going to head into the library section. I did have to modify with some boosters because I don't think this track was made for this many marbles. But look how cool this is. Look at this. Going around the bookshelf, up and down the bookshelf, around all the books. That is so cool. That is super intricate. I love that detail. And then onto the floor, the marbles are racing into this next section here. It's like a little stairwell section that they're trying to like get around. There's some triangles and stuff here. There's Marcy and T-Bob with their colorful trails there and Lifecraft. It's pretty neat. But then we're gonna head into the basement here, down into the dungeon. This is really cool. So it looks like there's a lot of cross-section tracks here. We're going to see a bunch of people kind of meeting up and crossing over top of each other. But we're going to go this first section that everybody else is going to here, split up into like a summoning room. That's pretty cool. As the marbles go across the star there, that's pretty crazy. Coming up over here, we're back into the kind of the junction area, over to our left side room, up some stairs, but we're not going to quite go to the next floor. It's just right on the top here. Gonna get split by a split path right there. Yep. And then gonna come over here, jump on, and now we're gonna be on this top track here. Looks like we got Johnson Fam, Bread. Nope, now everybody's switching positions, and we'll get to it once we get to that final lap here. Bunch of people finishing up that, and then this is really cool. This is like the prisoner, like jail cells and stuff like that, as the marbles kind of like trot around it. I think it'd be really cool if like there was one section that you get like pushed into a jail cell or something, then you're stuck for the rest of the race. But yeah, so there's all kinds of obstacles on the floor here. Let's keep following the marbles here. It almost looks like there's no set path, but I think there is some shortcuts. So like I don't know where Panther's actually going. It might actually be a shortcut to go that way. Let's find out. I think, yeah, okay, it's a pretty good shortcut because you dodge all these obstacles. That is so cool. So much detail. I mean, look at all these cages everywhere. This is so cool. I wonder if they made this when the update for like the kind of the dungeon objects and stuff came out, because it uses a lot of those assets from that update. That's pretty cool. The shields there, I like the shields. And then we come back up here onto the junction section. As you can see, a bunch of people just kind of flying around. There goes Bread and Melvin Vlogs coming around for their lap there. But we're gonna head up the staircase again. Now we're gonna go back upstairs, and I think all the way to the top. Again, I had to delete the roof just because I wanted to be able to kind of visualize everybody like this. It was pretty tight. Again, this track I think is really made for like 20 racers, not 200. Yeah, there's a cool little like back and forth here. Coming down, looks like we're going outside to the fireflies. Onto the grass. Seems to be some set path that the marbles are taking, but it looks pretty wide. There's quite a bit of room to spread out here. Probably some chances to take over some people here through the crack in the wall, making their way. Some people getting stuck on the side of the wall, but being able to bounce around it. Coming over here, all sorts of different paths. I wonder if there's a shortcut to that way. Maybe not. Maybe it comes around the pillar. Come out here. Oh, Firefly. That's really cool. Coming out here, it looks like we're about to jump into the water here. Let's keep following the marbles. Again, guys, I hope you can see your name out here. I know there's a lot of racers now, but if you don't see your name, just go ahead and leave a comment and subscribe. If you're subscribed and you don't see your name out here, it's probably because your subscriptions are private. If you just leave a comment, I'll get you added. I'll make sure to add you. And if you want a yellow, blue, or red marble, just let me know. I can change your colors. You can see a lot of people's different colors here. The white is the default color, but like Potato Player there is yellow. I see some people, Iceman's yellow. Creator of this track, it's pretty cool. Coming up the staircase, we're now going to go on this little up in the air section, which is going to go right over our starting line. A little bit of back and forth, moving a little slow. Hopefully there's not any holdups here, but we're spread out enough, I think, into a really cool funnel. I hope my little funnel thing didn't mess it up. It doesn't look like it does. Oh, that was cool. T-Bob hitting the half pipe there. That's kind of neat, watching everybody coming through here. That's awesome. There goes Marcy with her trail. Lifecraft with his trail. Look at that, everybody hitting the half pipes and stuff. That is really cool. And that was our first lap. So we're on lap 2 now. Let's go ahead and follow somebody. So it looks like A-Riz Story is in first place. Oh, wow, they are already on the water section. Oh my goodness, they are already on the water section for lap 2. I mean, they're about to head into their 3rd lap already. That's crazy. He had to have taken some shortcuts or something, unless he skipped some checkpoints and just so happens to be in front. I am not entirely sure about that. That's crazy. Where's Tiffany at? Tiffany's still in the dungeon. Looks like they're heading into the very first section. There's no way A-Riz is in first place. That's crazy. He had to have skipped some checkpoints, but that's going to shoot him back as soon as Tiffany gets into some checkpoints here. Unless he just happened to have the world's best start and no one was holding back. Let's see. If the lap changes to 3, he's got this in the bag as long as he doesn't fall off the track. Here comes A-Riz. Are they going to finish? No, they're still on their 2nd lap. Okay, so yeah, A-Riz is not technically in first place. Looks like Tiffany is going to be in first place, I assume. I'm sure that once she hits her 3rd lap, it's going to outrank A-Riz here, and he's going to get dropped down to the bottom of the leaderboards here. Looks like we got Deepak. Man, Deepak. Oh, there we go. Yep, A-Riz is getting knocked down now. Johnson fam. Deepak, you are always killing it in the top 20, I swear. Oh, KT Finance now taking 2nd place. Let's zoom in on KT Finance here. Oh, looks like we're taking the shortcut, going first person. This green is crazy. Here we go. Great opportunity to take a shortcut. That's going to put her in first place. KT Finance. Oh, gosh, that is really hard to see when you look behind. Still trying to hold this lead. It looks like Calavia. Nope, Cookie G now in first place. This is going to be a really close race. We're still on lap 2. Let me zoom out just a little bit. But yeah, if you guys want a custom marble like KT Finance here, it's like all shiny and green, which is really cool with the trail. I got a custom marble link below if you guys want to check that out. All right, Cookie G still in first place. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is where we are now heading outside on our 2nd lap. So we're probably about halfway through this race so far. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and back out. Let's check out where everybody else is. I assume there's quite a bit of people spreading out. We're going to kind of go backward on the track so we can see everybody's name. I'm going to try to go slow enough so you can at least point yourself out here if you're not in the top 20. Lots of people bunched up right here, coming up the staircase. The stairs are always a great way to catch your name coming up here. Let's stop about right here. Here comes everybody up the staircase. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All sorts of people. We were pretty spread out. I mean, look at the names floating around out here. It's really hard to tell where they're at in the track, but some people obviously have fallen off. Some people are really killing it. Let's see, Johnson fam still in first place. Now actually in the water section where A-Riz was. Yeah, A-Riz is nowhere to be seen. I figured they got lapped at this point. Oh, Johnson fam having trouble getting on the ladder. Are they going to have anybody catch up to him? And just gets on in time before the rest of the pack catches up. Let's back out one more time. We are on to our final. We're about to hit our final lap here. Quite a bit of people now outside. Kind of zoom around here. Yeah, this is a really cool track. Let's go see what's going on in here. Oh, we're down in the basement. That's why. Okay, in the jail cell area. Okay, that's really cool. I love the levels to this map. This is just so cool. I'm gonna zoom out here so you guys can kind of see the depth of this. I mean, you got the outside here. You got trees everywhere. Obviously, the fireflies. Really cool. I mean, look at all the detail and like all of this here. And like, you don't even go in that this section of the track. You just go right here. So cool. So cool. Again, I did have to take away a little bit of the aesthetics just to give you this kind of view, because it did actually have a roof and everything, which did, obviously make it look really, really neat, but a little tough to see, 200-something people rolling around here in the race. Let's see, we are on our third lap. Are they in Johnson fam in the bookshelf section? Just heading out of the bookshelf section. Cookie G, no, Brunelator. Yeah, there's no way. I don't know. They must have been hitting some extra checkpoints or something. I don't know what's going on. And Johnson fam must have missed a checkpoint. He's falling behind. Brunelator, where's Quarantine Cheese at? Okay, maybe they were in the lead. Cookie G's in the... I don't know what's going on, guys. We're just going to have to see who wins this at the end. Whoever actually finishes 3 laps. I don't know what is going on with the scoreboard. We've got people in first, second, third that are like not even on their 3rd lap. I don't get it. Deepak now in first place. It's going to be anybody's game here. Oh my goodness. Hopefully, we definitely won't have everybody finish this race. This race has already gone on about, looks like 7 minutes, and that's just based on what speed I'm running this at. I think I'm running at about a normal speed, but sometimes it could change based on frame rate and stuff like that. And Brunelator did not finish the race, so he is technically not in first place. Deepak, are you in first place? I don't know. We're going to follow Deepak for a moment here. He's probably going to pass up. Yep, Brunelator just got passed up. Looks like Cookie G's probably going to pass up Bruno. Yeah, okay, so this checkpoint, where that's about right there, is sending people actually in the correct position of the scoreboard here. Deepak heading into this triangle maze. Is anybody going to take that shortcut and take a lead? Looks like KT Finance and Johnson Fam are right behind them. Let's see. Yep, this is pretty close. Cookie G and Deepak bouncing off of each other. It's really anybody's game. We are about to head into the next section here, which I think might be the outside section. Yep, up the staircase. Cookie G with a decent lead, 1 step ahead now. Going past all the people on the staircase. That's kind of neat. Yeah, there's so much like integration between like you go to a different section, but you go on the different side of the track while crossing over. That's pretty cool. Cookie G in first place. Let's turn so we can see where Deepak is catching up to Cookie G. Cookie G making a good lead now, running outside. Hopefully they get some good momentum going here on the grass. Deepak's still coming back. KT Finance just jumping off the stairs there. Cookie G makes it through the broken wall without getting stuck on any of the walls. Oh, Deepak hitting the walls. That's really going to slow him down. Cookie G still cruising. All right. Let's see if Cookie G can hold the lead here. Deepak, I don't know where they're at. Oh, no, there's a clump of marbles that got stuck over there. I thought Cookie G was going to get stuck with them. Oh, my gosh, there's like a bunch of marbles out here getting stuck. Oh, my goodness. I mean, if Cookie G gets stuck right here, it's game over. Deepak, you're falling behind. I don't know. Oh, I see your name just barely coming over here. Looks like you're about to jump in the water. In the water they are. Looks like KT Finance and Johnson Fam are just now jumping in the water. It looks like Cookie G still has a great lead now. If they can get up these stairs in time, that's going to be the big deciding factor here. Cookie G struggling to get up the stairs, but ends up making contact with a stair. Deepak, are they going to catch up? I think they caught a stair. Yeah. Okay, they're about like 10 steps behind. Yeah, it's quite a bit for this last little leg here. Cookie G's going to have to hit a lot of walls for Deepak to catch up. Cookie G loses a decent bit of momentum here. Looks like Deepak has good momentum now catching up to Cookie G. Cookie G's got to speed up. Cookie G hitting that turn on the wide end there. Deepak, it's like a slow finish, guys. Come on, let's go. Cookie G about to hit into the funnels. As long as they take a solid straight route here without slowing down too much on the turn. Cookie G coming up to the finish. Are they going to finish in first place? Cookie G takes the... Wait, did they take the win? I think so. Yeah, Cookie G won. Hold on. Let's see if the fireworks are going. Are the fireworks going? Maybe I just missed it. Oh, I'm so lost here. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, good job, Cookie G. Oh, and oh my gosh, now I had to see why people fall off, and then they come over here, and then they get way behind. Wow, if we did 4 laps, Cookie G would have not have won at all. Oh my goodness. All right, well, let's at least wait for the top 20 to finish. I'm going to get a good zoomed out view here. Oh my gosh, there's going to be a lot of people who do not finish this race. There's quite a clump up over here. This is toward the end here. We're going to speed up the timer, get people flying through, people still falling off left and right. I see this, so they're falling off of that first little track there, and then they get pushed to like the rear of the track. So yeah, I could definitely see people like getting ahead by accident, basically. Nice job, everybody. Get another view here. This is such a cool map. Props to you, Iceman. This is super detailed map. I think honestly the book section is my favorite. Look how cool it is. You're like going through a maze in the bookshelf. I think that is just so cool. So cool. And like the detail. These rooms we don't even go in like as the marbles. They simply just race by. Like it is purely for like a racetrack and a scene. Like it is so cool. And then you come out this like front door here. Awesome track. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit more here. Again, guys, if you don't see your name out here, just leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll get you added to the next race. I'll add you to the leaderboards. Oh, and look at that. We finished the race. I doubt everybody finished, though. All right. Congratulations, Cookie G, followed by Deepak, KT Finance, Johnson Fam, Wyatt, B Lake, Loana, Mandy Meyer, Luke, Tomix Comics, E-Dog, Andries, Ifraz, Teddy's, Pokemojo, Jason, Tiffany, Aaron, Cecilia, and Hung. All right, guys. That is awesome. Congratulations, Cookie G, on the win. I'm going to go and scroll down and see where you guys finished at. And that is it, guys. Looks like we still had a decent amount of people that did not finish. It's probably the people who fell behind a lap and then had to kind of start back over. But yeah, guys, really appreciate you guys watching, and have a great one.